So, hi everyone. So, before I start video, which I already did, but before I start talking about it, I threw or I posted or uploaded a different video, and it was the integration and the synchronization of all your data in one platform like Facebook, and you have your own profile there. You have your images, you have your friends, and everything is connected. And I'm not hating on other people and other businesses and organizations. I think that they should do it as well, because right now I could go to my Apple account, I could go to my Google account, and with Google, it's similar to Facebook because you have your own page, you have your notifications, your I like Messenger with the messages with the emails, and then you have your own profile. And I guess you can also, if I go to Gmail real quick, this is my personal Gmail account, and I watch a lot of porn, so you might see some, porn things. They're not here, but probably in the spam section. But that doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff here. But anyway, in my normal, um, it's all spam, just spammed out. But so see here, you have basically a messaging system. Um, I believe Google account, personal info, data, and personalization, security, people are sharing, payments and subscriptions. I know Facebook does a lot of this. They also allow you to post your, um, upload images and stuff like that. Google does that as well, but it might do it differently, like through sharing of that information or those images to another, from one user to another. And this is my personal Facebook account. And here I have my friends, the about, the photos, and then a bunch of other shit, that is good. And what I was thinking is, or was like, I think Google can do something like this with Facebook, like Facebook with the image and the profile to hold all that data, as well as Apple, because right now you could go to Apple, but it's not really like this. And Facebook has specialized in user front end, uh, you know, front end like friendly, user friendly experience. That user friendly experience for people that are not, techie, people that are not, they don't know anything about the internet. And I think that's why I like Facebook a lot, because I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff. But I mean, if I want to upload something, if I want to comment, all I have to do is click on a few images. I click on photos, and automatically I get to see some of my photos, and I just click on some, and then, and then it says open, and then bam, it's there. I just have to wait a few seconds. So it's that simple. Other people don't know how to do a lot of this stuff. So anyway, I think if all of us or all of these programs were similar to one another but yet separate, and then maybe they can be shared with one platform to another, like Dropbox. It can be shared to any to a desktop, to another website, just by accessing that and logging into your personal account. So anyway, I said all that because I was talking in one of the videos on on YouTube, about like future updates that would be pretty cool, and it's um, oh, right here. I named it, and I'm gonna pause it. I think I clicked the right button. Anyway, it's called Facebook Proposed Updates Ideas. So remember that Facebook purposed update ideas. And here's the link to that. My username is Francisco Contreras. Anyway, it shows a lot of information on there, and I was mainly speaking about like events and stuff like that. So you could go on events. Yeah, leave this page, and then on the events section, you're able to see like a calendar type of thing. You're able to schedule an appointment or not, and I was thinking more like a synchronized calendar in between all these fucking platforms. So you'll be able to easily um, access, like when you're on Facebook, you're able to fucking do your shit while it gets synchronized with all your other calendar shit on Google or Apple. It won't fucking matter. It would just be synchronized automatically without you having to do that shit. And I think that will be good. And I guess you could have like an option to look at every single one. And then it depends on the company if they allow it or not. But if they did, then maybe it could say or classify where that event was published from. So if you're looking at your calendar, on Facebook, and then it says, you have this day, whatever day, one day, that's booked up for whatever reason, but it's not actually from Facebook, it's from another, you know, post that you posted on Google or Apple, then it will show you that you had that day booked. So it'll give you like a warning, like a JavaScript warning saying, "Hey, are you sure you want to do this on this day? Because we detected that you have something for that day already scheduled." So if you click on it, then it'll say like, "Okay, this came from Google." So to edit it, you would have to go to Google, not Facebook. So that's one way that it could be synchronized. And maybe a button there, if you click on it, it'll go to Google or something like that. I have no idea how it will function and work. But I was saying this because I remember showing you guys or talking about like a calendar and reminders about how to, brush your teeth every day, because people are super busy. They're thinking about whatever the fuck they think about, and they don't have. Some people just don't have the time. People forget. They have other shit to worry about. And some people have other people clean their fucking sheets and put them on their bed. So that's one thing that they don't even have to fucking worry about or think about. It just gets done. And other people work fucking super, super hard that when they come back from work, they don't really have time to do anything else. They just have time to fucking go to sleep because they're so fucking exhausted. And at the end of the month, you're only getting a little bit of money to support their fucking children or their whatever the fuck they're going through. You know what I mean? And every situation is fucking different. So I was saying this because there could be reminders to swap out your sheets like every week, and then maybe it could have like an option or suggestions like, this is how some people do it to to save time for that month period or something. So if I think I hear the ice cream man. That's the first time. But anyway, I'm not gonna pause this video. So what was I saying? Okay, I was saying, the changing of the sheets, and it could be like every week. So every like Saturday. So the suggestion would be, okay, buy 4 sheets, so you could swap out those sheets every month. I mean every week, and then at the end of the month, you have a pile of rags. Throw them in the washer, and maybe suggestions of what type of chemical solution can be used to detergent, whatever, to kill bacteria, to clean those sheets the best possible way will be there. You can buy it through Amazon or whatever other platform that's available at the time. And like I'm doing my toothbrush, I'm swapping it out every month, and I'm buying cheap, affordable toothbrushes. And I actually bought them at the Dollar Tree, and I bought 6 of them came for $1. So that's already 6 months. If I were to buy 12, that'll cover me for the whole year. So it's pretty good because it reduces the chances of you catching something or you getting it sick with like a used toothbrush for over a year. You know what I mean? And I guess like all this stuff is like really self-explanatory, but it's great because it will educate everyone in the world, and it will even including children. So it will be like taking this outside of school, and then if you want any other type of information, then there's YouTube videos. So as far as the how-tos, the best product to use, the do's and don'ts, all that would be obviously in YouTube. And then there's Facebook as well, that now people can upload videos and stuff like YouTube. So it's pretty cool. And that was like, I think, fairly new with that idea with the video uploading. I know it's like in the 2000s, not like YouTube. They were out before, long before. Um, what else? There's a bunch of other things, that can maybe like cleaning your room would be another one. Cleaning your restroom, and then the days. And I know all this sounds like it should just be done like a habit, but not everyone was raised like everyone else, and not everyone was taught these things from childhood. So, and then because there's some ways that some people might do things because they were trained one way, but then there's other people that do it a different way, and then they think, in everyone's eyes, yeah, they're doing it right. So, the way that you were taught might not be the best way to do whatever you're doing. So that's the great thing about YouTube as well, and this video uploading stuff, because there's people out there that are actually creating these videos, and then when people go watch them, they're observing the different ways that they're doing things, and people pick up on all that. So I think that is a big result of like yeast infection, and all that stuff. And it was in this article that I was reading, it said that there's 90,000 people on in the U.S. that get fungal infections, and this is another good reason for the bed sheets. My dirty ass didn't change my sheets for a long time because I'm just dirty. But there's bed bugs and dirty mattresses. So think about it. There's when you go to bed, you're going to bed, and what happens is your body sweats at night. That sweat goes into the bed itself, into the sheets, into the bed, and then this stuff starts um, developing at a small scale and eventually bigger, like this. You see that? See this fungus right here? Signs of bed bug infestation. And that's how a lot of people get sick as well. So now they have like I think it's called purple mattress. And this is fairly new stuff right here. I actually seen a ad for this mattress here, and what I liked about it is that I don't know if it's some type of silicone or if it's more like a cushion. I'm not sure, but I guess if the mattress was somewhat water resistant, then the possibilities of this stuff happening would be reduced greatly, especially if it's on the comfortable side, more like a banner type of thing, that type of fabric or material. So See, like people think that the bed bugs crawl up. I don't think they do. I doubt it. I think it's at the actual mattress itself. And when people, this is nasty because you could go to a Craigslist and you could find free mattresses. See, there's 38 of them. Um, Free mattress. See, free Cow King mattress. And people, you do not know if this person died. It doesn't matter what they passed away from in this situation. And obviously, they did not die on their bed, or else there would be signs of blood or whatever. But you never know what they died from and if that person was clean or not. You know what I mean? So when it comes to this stuff, I recommend that you buy yourself something, or if you can't afford it, at least put a bag over it like this to prevent any type of bugs from going on you. But yeah, there's see, mattress and box spring looks to be full or queen size. Left tenant, last tenant left it. Where did he or she go? We'll remove when it's gone. See what I'm talking about? And that's really what people are doing. And not to be rude or anything, but we're kind of slow. We're kind of dumb people. That's why we have to have signs everywhere. Like wet, slippery when wet. Your cup is hot. We have to have signs on our coffee saying, that the contents that we're handling are hot. Because I heard someone got burnt and then sued a company because the lid didn't have that. So now when you go to hot like hot warning. See, like this stuff right here, because someone got a lawsuit. Caution, hot, be careful, hot. So now if they get fucking burned, they're not coming after you and your fucking company. Like, that's your fault, bro. Like, we warned you right here. That's why it's a warning. Careful. Even Starbucks does it. Careful. The beverage you're about to enjoy is extremely hot. So if you get fucking burnt, now you can't say, well, my baby or my fucking husband or my wife or whoever the fuck got burned and now blah, 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 I'm taking you to fucking court. I guess there is a fucking person that was driving in the fucking road and they didn't have that shit and she hit a bump or some shit and the fucking coffee spilled all over her fucking leg and burned her fucking vagina. And fucking, yeah, she won a big lawsuit. So now it's like mandatory and shit. At least that's what I heard. See, look at this shit right here. It's free. Look at this. Look how disgusting this is. And that's how I left mine at my mom's house. Like that. Fucking disgusting. Come and get it. You can take it from in front of the garage. Whatever. You guys get what I'm talking about, though. It's free. This is fucking disgusting, people. And you might not be able to see this type of shit, these bed bugs like this, visibly, like these images, but these motherfuckers bite, you know, they're doing other shit that you probably don't even know about. And that's how people get all these infections. You know, they probably go in your mouth because they smell your dirty breath. You're also your pillow, you're drooling all over it. And let me show you some graphic shit. Dirty pillow. Like, look at this shit. Seriously, this is how nasty this shit could get. I've been having a pillow for over a year. That's fucking disgusting. I mean, I think if we all knew the dangers of this shit, we would swap out our pillows like every quarter at least, or every month. At least every month. You know, but because what? You could buy a pillow for $3, $4. That's what you fucking spend on a fucking Starbucks fucking cup of coffee, wherever the fuck it is, right here. Boom. You know, go to Walmart, order that shit through Amazon or wherever the fuck you shop. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can show you guys mine. I'm not fucking around. Like, that shit is fucking disgusting. Like, and I don't have no one to tell me, hey, swap out your fucking pillow or not. Like, see, I'm swapping out my sheets every 2 weeks, and I think you guys could probably write on my thing, and that's probably still disgusting. I should probably be doing it every fucking week. But see this right here? This is all fucking drool. This is some disgusting shit. So I went to Walmart, and I remembered when I was at Walmart that my pillow was dirty. I just never got another one. And look at this one. It's brand new. And I don't see any signs of like this type of shit. So it's probably good to get a white one, just so you can see this type of these type of signs and discolorate the coloration on the pillow, so you can know when to swap it out. So I guess I could put this back on my own time. So yeah, and people might laugh, but go, you know, invite your friend to go look at your pillow right now. Let me see your fucking pillow. Fuck, send your fucking friend a new pillow. But anyway, yeah, that's super disgusting. It's just and see, and the only reason I mention that is because it falls back to this. If you have these type of problems, you better start changing your pillows, your mattresses. You better start brushing your teeth, flossing, all kinds of shit. Probably play a factor in this, because these are minute little germs, like the mattress idea, you know, and the dirty pillows. It's there in the dirty stuff, you know. And honestly, I think it's disgusting. Even if you're purchasing, like, I remember I bought a mattress and it was refinished. So the guy basically put a brand new outside thing, but without my knowledge or without anyone's knowledge, they could leave the same fucking shit in there and just put a new face on it, like a new material, and that is disgusting. Think about like dirty seats as well. Dirty seats, like yeah, like this. Like think about all this shit. That it's fucking disgusting. And I know, like I'm fucking poor too, so we gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm saying like if you get something used, maybe put like for a seat, maybe put something down. So, like you're not fucking getting nothing in your legs and shit. Cause this shit is viral. It's everywhere. And these are good because they're plastic. Don't worry about this. It's more cushion like this. Because just like your pillow, that's what your ass is doing too, on a small level. Believe me, it is. And if you don't believe me, then don't. You don't have to believe me. But I'm just saying it's really happening, and people are really getting sick, from all kinds of shit. So yeah, this is more like hygiene level type of stuff, and for people that are fighting this type of stuff, the fungus, or what is the other one, or the other yeast infection, a yeast infection. See, look how minute that shit is. This stuff is minute. And the sad thing about it is that, yeah, a lot of people will laugh. But then if you're the victim of it, you're not going to be fucking laughing. Quite the motherfucking contrary. And that's the sad thing about it. And it's very embarrassing, very like it's hard to talk about to anyone, because it's just disgusting. And yeah, it can be super uncomfortable. But there's a lot of people facing this shit and struggling with this shit. And that's why, maybe there's some things that I said that you don't agree with, but all this plays a factor, and it's a fact. Trust me, it is. And when people are giving away shit like this, you do not know where the previous tenant or owner went to, or why they're giving that mattress away. Because I remember that a lady at my friend's house passed away across the street, and then a week or two later, that mattress was outside. Her mattress was outside. And like I said, maybe it wasn't the mattress that resulted in a disease. No one's gonna fucking tell you. When someone dies from something, I'm sure the doctors or the people that are doing the body, when they do all that scientific shit and they kind of figure out how the person died and maybe other things, I'm sure they're saying, hey, make sure you get rid of this and this and this from this person's personal belongings because of these reasons. And if they're not, maybe they should be. Why? Because of this or this, or maybe um, paramedics or the safety um, and medical industry should probably go and confiscate these belongings for the, like, just to take care or to look out for other people, because yeah, people grow ill. All of a sudden they feel ill, they feel um, sick or whatever for whatever reason, and we never know why they got sick or whatever. So yeah, it's important for you not to pick shit up like this, because you never know, man. And you can if you want, but like I said, if you do, at least go buy the covering, the plastic covering, um, or go to a store and purchase a water resistant type of sheet, because that's gonna prevent any type of fucking dirty little fucking bed bugs from going all over you while you're fucking sleeping and shit. Because these things here, these bed bugs, guess what? They're living in your mattress, whether you can see them or not, at a small scale or big scale. They're there, and whether you could see them, I mean, what I'm saying is, what is allowing them to thrive there? You know, obviously, what's allowing them to thrive is what your body is excreting or throwing out, whether it's from your pores or wherever. It's just coming out of your body, and that's what's keeping them alive. And so they're waiting for you to go to bed, so you could fucking drool or whatever, so they could start doing their thing. You know, so you're like their lifeline. In order to displug that, you have to take the proper steps um, to ensure the overall or optimized health of each individual on a global scale. And this is just education, people, that I'm sharing. You know, like, this is disgusting right here. And I think, I'm not sure about this purple mattress thing here, but I'm sure there is some that are water resistant or something to eliminate or reduce the chances of the bed bug growth. And see, it's like any invention, any idea, we slowly learn the do's and don'ts about every single invention in the world. You know, because people complain, and that's good when they complain, because now the manufacturers know what to do differently to satisfy the customer. So not every bad review is overly bad. It could be good in a sense, because they could take that data and make a better mattress, or make another person happy because they didn't get it what this other person got. You know what I mean? So, you know, I guess we're all just learning, and this is a good See, like getting rid of bed bugs. You know, obviously someone got sick here, and they're taking it seriously. But you know, like these are key points for like mattress dealers. You know, people that are selling pillows and other uh, products out there, because we're using this on a daily basis, and you know, you can say negative things if you want, but I my key points are simple and direct as much as possible without all these illustrations to paint the picture in your mind for you to understand. But you know, it's simple stuff, man. It's germs, bacteria that grows from an egg to something bigger. The more it's there, and the more it grows, and and the more it and the more it spreads. You know, so yeah, like these people, just like this incident with the coffee, the lady that spilled the coffee all over her fucking vagina and she got a big lawsuit. You know, like now we know, or companies know, to put this fucking sign on here: caution, be careful, or whatever, warning. You know, because you know no one wants to get like a lawsuit. No one wants that shit on them. You know, business is there to gain money, to make a profit, not to lose it. You know what I mean? So, like, there's these cheaper pillows, but come on, if you're keeping your fucking pillow for over a year, come on, bro. I mean, your pillow looks like this without your pillowcases. I mean, I know, I'm sure the president gets a new pillow every fucking day. He better, not just the fucking pillowcase and shit. You know what I mean? Like, how to clean bed pillows. YouTube. See, there's even ways to clean them. Maybe throw those motherfuckers in the washing machine. If that's possible, I never knew. But I think my mom asked me if I wanted for her to. I mean, I think she asked me if she wanted. I mean, if I wanted my pillows to be washed in the washer. That had never crossed my mind. You know what I mean? So I guess that's possible too. So see, there's still a lot of things that I don't really know, and there's people like we don't know everything about life. We would be a genius to know everything about life. You know, like I believe we're all just captivated in our own fucking area of expertise in our work and shit like that. So it's good when this type of shit is available and easily available or readily available. You know what I mean? So, see, look at this. This is a serious problem here. But anyway, so yeah, going back to what I was talking about with Facebook and all that. Now that you guys seen the seriousness of this stuff that I'm talking about, because now everyone will be able to do, take care of themselves, reduce the chances of them getting sick themselves. And not everyone has a mom, not everyone has a motherfucking dad. Not everyone has someone there to fucking love on them and to laugh with them and cuddle with them and whatever the fuck else. But Facebook does offer a free fucking, sign in, log in. And I think all you need is fucking Gmail account. Email fucking, just an email. Doesn't matter where the fuck you get it from, but as long as you have a fucking email, you're able to fucking create an account with them. So, and they're doing more and more and more as the years pass on. So, I think that what I'm talking about, is it really it's something that's bound to happen. It's just a matter of time somewhere down the line. And not because I fucking said, but because everyone needs it. Everyone, and it's good for everyone to have these tools because it's part of medical. It's part of, because when you go to the hospital, the doctor's gonna tell you, oh, it might be this and this and this and this, and the shit that I'm telling you about, and then you might forget, or because so much information is given to you at once, so like even like doing your chores, there could be a checklist. Mopping, sweeping, and the shit that you fucking despise doing. Everyone despises doing this shit. That's why fucking rich people that make a lot of money pay other motherfuckers to come to their house and clean their shit, and they do it on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis. I don't fucking know, but they do it anyway. They sanitize the fuck out of the whole house. You know what I mean? Other people can't afford that luxury, so they have to do it them damn selves. But if you have someone, that's great. That's fucking awesome. But they don't change out your fucking pillows. They don't put brand new pillows for you unless you fucking ask them. And I guess that would be a good selling point. Like I remember watching a video, or watching a commercial that I did not want to watch on the television or wherever the fuck, YouTube, where Shark Tank or whatever, I think it was Shark Tank, and this guy created like this monthly razor thing with the whole kit for the fucking beard or whatever. So I guess the same thing could be done with dental shit and other bed essentials for hygiene purposes. So maybe like a new pillow every fucking month, a new toothbrush every month, toothpaste along with it, mouthwash, whatever you can afford, man. Maybe you could have a selection box, because not everyone can afford this shit. None of you can. That's fucking great for you. Awesome. But not everyone can. So a selection thing would be awesome, so they could stay within their budget, within their means and shit. Or fucking different type of, lesser cost of these products could be sold, so people could afford it. But anyway, So yeah, that's another reason why this stuff is important with the reminders and stuff like that, and the scheduling of the calendar because of these reasons. And yeah, I think like if someone passes away, you should definitely get rid of that person's mattress, pillows, and I would think twice about using other people's pillows now. Because like I know I was talking about death and people dying and shit, but I'm not trying to be rude. I mean, if you had someone that passed away in your life and you love them, and I'm sorry, a lot of people have. You're not the only one. Go talk to someone that can sympathize with you. I can, but I don't know these things because I haven't been told. You know what I mean? There's a lot of sympathizers out there. There's a lot of counselors. If you have no one to talk to, you could always consult um, with a counselor to give you encouraging words and love on you and tell you everything you want to fucking hear. Simple. People get money, a lot of money for that. I mean, I'm not hating. I mean, it sounds kind of rude the way I said it, but that's all they're fucking doing. Simplest terms. But yeah, what else, man? Like, make sure you use some fucking potent fucking shampoo and uh, uh, you know soap when you wash your clothing, and make sure you wash your restroom every week or some shit. I don't know, like like this stuff I think it should be like elementary type of shit, you know. But like everyone should have, I believe, like have a clear understanding of this shit because if they don't, they're gonna wake up in fucking heaven and realize why the fuck they died, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, is that why I fucking died, God? And God's gonna say, yes, you dirty bitch, or yes, you dirty motherfucker, and probably get a few slaps from him. I don't fucking know what the fuck he's gonna say. I don't know if you're gonna wake up at all. I don't fucking know. Some people just believe you're just gonna fucking sleep for the rest of your fucking and cease to exist or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. Maybe you're gonna wake up and fucking see fucking Allah, and he's gonna fucking say I'm God, and we're gonna be shocked because we were taught a different way. Well, I'm gonna fucking bow down to whatever God fucking was there. Whatever I see after this world, fuck, I'm reverencing that shit. Oh shit, my bad. I did not know. I know I talked a lot of shit about you, and I thought this other God was the real God, but now I believe you're the real God. You just gotta submit to authority, people. Fuck, it's that simple. Anyway, so yeah, so before all that happens, let's try to stay focused here, and let's try to um, stay healthy and clean. I mean, this shit is fucking wow. Like, look at this. There's graphic shit here. You know what I mean? There's very graphic shit. As a matter of fact, not to get all crazy with you guys and shit, but I had like a dream. And I had a dream that these people were in like kennels like this, like dog kennels. Um, like a dog kennel setup like this. You know what I mean? With a bunch of kennels and a lot of cages. And um, I had this dream that there was people who were in there that had diseases like this, you know, and they were like screaming in agonization and pain, you know, like this, and they were just sick to the bone, but they were like lab rats, and it didn't matter what the fuck they said, they were not gonna get out because they were considered dead. They were pronounced dead. Their family agreed that they were dead, so they did the burial and all that other shit. But in reality, those people were just placed like in a prison, hospital prison, for scientific research. And yeah, they were gonna die, you know, even if they got released from the hospital. But since the doctors already knew their chances of living are slim, so they just kept them in these prisons. And they were like suffering and yelling. And I remember like just looking at all these people, and I was shocked. And they were all just in pain, crying, agonized, in agony, big time, like a like a living hell type of thing situation. And I was thinking like, fuck, if I was in there suffering, I would tell the researcher guy like, fuck, okay, do this for me at least. Like, I'm asking you, I know I'm not gonna be able to get out of here, but at least, you know, provide me with the fucking with a pressure washer type of thing with pressured water, and you know, Vaseline, or you know, Neosporin or something that's gonna give me some type of relief, and for me to try to, you know, kill these germs in the process that are falling off my body. And you know, like, and then you could see the the results thereafter, you know, if I get better or not. What do they have to lose, you know? I'm just another subject, another um, I'm just I'm just another, you know, like lab rat. But not like that, not in a rude way, you know, honestly, not in a rude way. And I know this is highly sensitive information. I know, like, some people would fucking get mad, and you know, like, want to just like kill me, torture me, literally, or whatever. But no, it was just a dream, you know, and that's what I seen, and it made me feel like, wow, like that's sad. Maybe that's what they do with animals and dogs and shit. Because I also went to like gang green like lakes and stuff. Like there's gangrene on people like this, and I seen some disgusting ones like this. See, like they probably left this person alive, and they're probably connected, you know, with all kinds of things in their body to keep them alive, to experiment and to learn and educate themselves about ways to fight this off. So yeah, like this stuff goes all the way to the bone. Like how else would they get a graphical image like this? You know what I mean? Like this is serious stuff. Like see, like look at this person. This person is alive. They're trying to cure this, and this is like very serious stuff. And that's why I'm not just talking just to talk. I'm actually trying to prevent all this in your life and other people's lives. So it all starts with the elementary teachings of this type of stuff and the hygiene that people um, have to undertake in order to prevent disease and infections on the body. And yeah, like look at the seriousness of this. And these people are probably like cooperative people that understand what these people are doing. These are probably survival subjects, which they are, without further spreading of the disease and all kinds of shit. Like, and that's just that, you know, like. So a lot of people probably wonder, like, why do I even take the time to think about this? Why do I even talk a lot or whatever? But this is all education. And in education, you're able to see nude images and all that shit. So don't get me fucking twisted with my fucking graphical images here, motherfuckers. Don't flag my shit. It's just education. And see, like I think my nails are like this. They're like yellow and shit. It's fucking disgusting. So I think I'm starting to develop this type of shit. And I'm not saying this lightly. That's why I'm making this video. Like I have this type of shit on my feet right now, fungal skin infection images. So I've been using. I bought this a long time ago, but I kept it for future use, and I even bought some other ones. I bought this one, and I'll enlarge this. bought this one from CVS Health. The active ingredient in this one is tolnaphthalate. And I could Google that real quick. So you guys can actually see that. Okay. So you guys can actually see the name or the spelling of it. Maybe like the definition. I'm trying to get a pronunciation of that word.
Tolnaphthalate. Tolnaphthalate.
So that's how you really pronounce it. So that's the active ingredient in this one, in this cream. Active ingredient is very important. And you can do Google searches on that if you want. I mean, YouTube searches on that. There's this one also, fungal nails. I bought this one a long time ago, a few years ago, because I said, my feet were turning like these images, just like nasty yellow color. Maybe it'll go like this one day, but for now, it's not, yeah, my nails are not like that. But my feet are like this, disgusting. But they're still like in good shape, but they're starting to develop this dryness. And it's very disgusting. So if you guys know any ideas for that, let me know. See, there's a lot of things that is crazy that I need to learn. The other one is zinc undecanoate. Wiki and no. So the other one is undecanoic acid, and I guess I could go to pronunciation. You know how to spell it. And
zinc pyrithione.
Pyrithione. That's the other active ingredient on this that has 20%. And then there's undecanoic acid, which is this here, and that's 5%. So it's really 25%. You want to add it up of this one here. And this is the one I'm using to remove something that looks like that hand fungal infection right here. It's disgusting. But anyway, I'm sorry that I got crazy, but I get these like negative vibes, man, in my mind, and it's like doubt, and this is fucking important shit because people, are probably not dealing with this, and so they fucking laugh and they joke around about it. But other people that have gone to the level of just fucking kill me from just, oh, I have a little infection. It makes all the difference. And yeah, like what I'm trying to teach is something very important, and not just me, but like, see, like doctors and stuff, they know about all this shit because they have to deal with it with different people. They find out, okay, you have this problem. Let me find out what you can do to prevent it. So that teaches them how to prevent it for themselves, and so on and so on and so on, where they kind of know a lot of stuff. But then there's other things that they don't know about, just like we don't and you don't. So that's why Google and the internet is so important because we're able to do a Google search and kind of find out about this type of stuff. But yeah, anyway, um, obviously, all this stuff here in this video, it's not really going to be addressed or shouldn't be addressed, like in the reasons and the points of why the calendar and the reminders, need to be there. And I think now that I think about it, like even if you own, like, say, like a pet, it would be good if you had a reminder specifically for your pet as well. Like, say for example, you have a puppy, and your puppy needs a shower every week, every 2 weeks, every month. I don't know, whatever you want to set up, or whatever a veteran recommends at your vet. Then you'll be able to add that in your reminder calendar as well. To bathe your cat, your dog. If you want to give your dog or your cat or any type of pet, like medication, or the flea off little things, or the collars to replace them, when to replace them, all this stuff. And some people, they actually have like pet care. So when they arrive and they change all this stuff, they can actually send you a they can actually send you or your calendar and their calendar will be synchronized, so you'll get a notification like, okay, we did this to your puppy. It got a shower today, so that's checked off. It got a new flea collar, that's checked off. It got whatever else, the tail, or I mean the nails, cut down or whatever. Little detail like that matters, and it's very, very important. It's vital information. So so and it goes down to the smallest detail of your life. And not just that, but it'll be good for investigating purposes, a bunch of other things. So, like I said, all these things do not need to be like explain. It just needs to be done. Once it's done, people are just gonna have a general idea of how to use it. They're gonna like it. Maybe they could have an option like a questionnaire. It's that simple. Questionnaire with a bunch of questions, on the website, and your manager gives constructive and valuable feedback. Strongly disagree, agree, normal, agree, strongly agree, whatever. Something like this, where like it can ask you, like key points, to remind you to brush your teeth 3 times a day, 2 times a day, 1 time a day. I don't know, but you set that up, and then they can have like a recommendation number or something, or a recommendation, um, when you should swap out your bed sheets. And then if someone does it for you, then JavaScript will automatically allow your employee to do it. And then if the employee does it, when it gets checked off, it'll get checked off on yours. So you no longer need to worry about that. But then if you fire that person, those options will reappear in your list, to do list, because now you would have to do it. Landscaping, all that. Like if someone cuts your lawn, you'll get a notification, hey, your lawn just got cut. That's something off your list. That's why you're paying the landscaper, because they're providing a service for you. So anyway, it's just a questionnaire, and all these things, these questions will be there. You can answer them if you want. You can update them. You could choose not to answer them. It's really up to the user. But I think a lot of people will use it. But yeah, like that's the number one reason why a lot of these people are getting sick, is because they're not taking care of themselves and their chores like they should be, and they're mandatory. Because if they don't do them, it could result in injury to the body, and they can even lead to death, like you guys seen in the graphical images that I showed you guys through the internet. So, I mean, is that important? And like, who gives a fuck about me? I'm just one person out of fucking millions and billions of people, whatever. And I'm just trying to look out for you guys. And I know that without your guys' knowledge, when we post a video on YouTube, when you guys post a video on YouTube, you guys are actually educating people like myself and other people that you don't even know about, or like people that you don't even know, and you're making an impact on people that never even went to school, that they could see how we do things and the different ways that we do them, by simply going on like YouTube or the internet and typing in, how can I do this? And people are just messing around sometimes, just posting shit up. But it's really affecting everyone, affecting the new age, and maybe someone later on will be able to come up with a better search system or a better way to provide this information without fucking storyline like me with all my bullshit fucking in and outs. You know, when you just want to go from point A to point B without all the bullshit, like a fucking slideshow. Fuck. Why the fuck didn't this person just do that in the first place? Like get straight to the point. That's all people want. But the reason I do this is because I don't give a fuck, right? And and you've probably already seen other fucking videos that get straight to the point, but you want more of a detailed description of that information. And you know, Facebook and Google and Apple, you know, maybe they won't do it. So maybe you need to get yourself a fucking calendar, print one out, draw one out, buy one at your local grocery store, whatever the fuck, and use your phone, whatever, and set reminders there. I'm sure there's apps out there that you could download, but then we're limited to how many apps we could download. It seems like people are fucking hacking us and wanting to know how many apps we have on our phone, which ones we're using, which ones we're not using, because in reality, that's what's really going on. You know, because you can only upload 20 apps to your fucking phone. Well, now people know which apps you have and which ones you don't fucking have, which ones you're using, which ones you're not using, so they know which ones to fucking hack and which ones they don't need to hack. So they filter shit out like that. I don't fucking know. Then, so, you know, other apps have better features than others. So which one should you fucking keep and which one shouldn't you keep? That plays a whole different factor. You know, because one might have like colorful shit, other one might not have colorful shit. One might have a better ringtone than the other. One might be user friendly than the other one, but it might function a little bit better than the other one from a different aspect or whatever. You know, and the new generation understands all this shit. So, and yeah, like that's why I'm saying there has to be a way for you know, to keep track of all this, you know, to simplify people's fucking lives. You know what I mean? Like fuck, like your bank, it can fucking keep track of your taxes, your fucking expenses, your business expenses. There's no reason for you to go through all this paperwork, saving bullshit fucking coupons, and fuck who knows what else. Everything's going digital anyway, so it's just a matter of time. And even the Bible predicts it. Believe it or not, it says that in the last days, you're gonna have to have the chip or whatever. I'm thinking is fingerprint and eye recognition and voice recognition, all this other bullshit. That security shit, where you need to access your personal account, bank account, so your identification and your identity will be stolen, your monies or your money or funds be stolen from your account and transported or wired to another account. And then if it is, it'll be detected or detectable, you know, unless someone's in on it and they don't want no one else to know. And if that's the case, then yeah, they're gonna stay quiet. Like, who doesn't want a few $1,000 extra to fucking spend on fucking entertainment, right? Fucking new boat, yeah. A fucking new plane, a new jet, whatever the fuck you want. Why not? Who wouldn't? So, but fuck, I don't fucking know, man. It's just, I don't know, man. But people are dying every single day. I mean, I think the Bible even says that like black people die for lack of knowledge, but thanks to the internet and thanks to the people that have dedicated their lives to this shit, we have access to a lot of fucking information without buying it. It's free. Like I remember going to school, I had my fucking parents had to buy my fucking school books. And other uh, students did as well, and probably there's still students that parents that still have to be buying books for their children and shit like that, even if they're digital or not. But most of that shit is on the internet and it's free. Like you go to the internet and type in like driving test, and you could find fucking like kind of like have a cheat sheet on how to pass it and what to do's and what the do's and don'ts of when you arrive and all that shit. And before you know fucking Barney and The Simpsons were around, like fuck, you had to fucking write your own motherfucking book. Who fucking knows? You know, but we didn't have all that shit. You know, but yeah, man, it's like when I remember growing up and people that were older than me had fucking uh, those big discs of music, record players. And then when the CD players and fucking the iPad came out, we're looking at those motherfuckers like fuck, like fucking old ass people. Now looking back, it's like fuck. I remember when the iPod was fucking cool. Now there's fucking way better shit. Like the iPod has a motherfucking camera with the ability to fucking speak and hear, which later became the iPhone and shit. Like fuck. Like damn. Fucking tight. Fucking cool shit. Now I'm the old motherfucker. The new generation is looking at us like old motherfucker. There's a pattern. History repeats itself in a way. We're evolving. We're growing. Slowly rate, but we are. Um anyway, yeah, so it's really it's very, very important, people. Very important. Like I'm fucking sick of fucking explaining this shit important. Like it needs to be fucking done. Done yesterday. You know what I mean? It needs to be done. It should have been done. And there's fucking those people that can't afford shit. So that's why I said, the digital ID shit. Because no matter where the fuck you're at, you can always log into your account. put your fucking eyeball, your fucking fingerprint, whatever the fuck, and then you can access your account. Then, if you want to look at shit like that, then you'll be able to, and everything that you search for is recorded and monitored. So, if anything happens to you, the doctors will eventually know, okay, he was searching for this and this and this. So we kind of figure, from the autopsy that, he was kind of like figuring out how to stop this disease from forming in his body or not. And it could have all been prevented if they only knew what a doctor knows. And what a doctor knows is highly detailed in YouTube and now Facebook and stuff that I know of. And it's viable information. I mean, you could go on there and look at real life surgeries being performed on people, pets, animals, and all kinds of stuff. It's mind boggling. And this will really save people's lives. And then maybe we need a doctor that caters to that specific disease or infection that you're struggling with. Maybe you'll be able to find a doctor for that symptom that you might be undergoing. Like going to a website and buying, like Amazon, and searching what you want, and it's there. Like, whoa, that's exactly what I need. I can't find it anywhere else around me. I'm gonna fucking get it, and it's gonna work, and it's gonna do what I want it to fucking do. That simple. You want a doctor for this reason. You don't have to go in line. You don't have to go to the emergency room, fucking talk to someone, sit down for fucking 5 hours just to tell you that the doctor's not in. Or that you need to come back next week. And then you go back and you have to sit down for a long time again. And then you talk to the doctor. And then the doctor tells you something that you fucking already knew because you've watched on YouTube. Or maybe you didn't watch it on YouTube, but you guys know what I mean, right? It's changing the game. You have imagine you just being able to talk to a doctor live like this shit right here. See, doctor, I have a fucking nasty ass pimple. What do I do? Drink more water, maybe. Stop eating starchy foods. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna tell you. No, I do. And this is one of the results of that. But we could stop eating these bomb ass chips anyway. It would have to be on drugs, not food, right? But anyway, I mean, we gotta digest this shit, We have to really take this seriously, people. It's vital. And I'm just I'm nobody at all. I'm just a patching motherfucking shadow At least that's what God said in the Bible. I'm just a vapor that is there then disappears. That's what the fuck I am. You know what I mean? So my life is irrelevant. All this shit is fucking irrelevant. Besides the key points. And those key points need to be implemented, people. Hello? Are they done yet? I mean, fuck. Oh. Dude, it gets even deeper. It gets even fucking cooler. There's Apple Watches that ain't synchronized with an app. And you can see right there how many steps you take a day, how many calories you've lost. Later on, like they even have it now where all the calories that you eat by inputting this, what you ate, the portions. Like if you go to a restaurant and you say, okay, I got a number one with this, this, and this, and this, and then it'll give you calculations and stuff of sodium, the trans fats, cholesterol, sodium, total carbohydrates, dietary fiber, total sugars, all this stuff, vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, vitamin C, all this stuff right here is actually on your profile, and then it tells you, and then it adds up or it gets deducted depending on what you do. If you eat, it's going up. If you run and do physical activities, it's going down. So that is also another important factor in the profile thing, depending on which one you're using. I don't really give a fuck. It should just be fucking it should be able to get synchronized. Because not everyone is smart like you. Not everyone has a fucking, science fucking degree, fucking trophy and sitting in their fucking garage or in their fucking bedroom in their office. So it needs to work, and it needs to work effectively, and it needs to work for people like me that don't know nothing about this shit. I just have a general fucking understanding of it. I don't know how it fucking works and operates, but if I do some research, I'll find out. Like anything, doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Like if I'm given a task to study on that task, I could sit down and study something, and I'll come up with a solution. I could come up with some whatever, but I don't have time for all that shit. I'm just one fucking person. Well, what's more important, what's not? I wish I knew. Like fuck. But anyway, yeah. So even that could be synchronized with the Facebook thing and all that shit. Like it's all connected. It's all connected. And, I mean, it can all be synchronized, but different organizations. So you little bitches out there could quit fucking, crying and shit. Honestly, because that's what's fucking happening. A lot of people are fucking complaining and bitching and fucking Google could do this shit right now, like similar to Facebook. Who else is doing it? Fucking GoDaddy's doing this shit already. You don't fucking believe me? Go to GoDaddy. Go to GoDaddy. GoDaddy is allowing people to create a website. So if I type in any domain name here, you search your domain name, you add it to your cart, continue to cart, and then You go to your car. You can buy protection for your privacy, ultimate protection and security, whatever. You could choose that. Start your free website. Boom. Build a better website in less than an hour, so when people visit your domain, they'll see more than just a coming soon page. So basically, what they're doing is basically providing you with a Facebook page like this, but with your own domain name. So instead of facebook.com/your username, whatever your username is, it will be just whatever you chose on in the search option. And the search option, I chose this one right here. And it doesn't really say anything, but I see the word sad in there and something blah blah blah.com. So it's basically, and then you have other options. So that's what basically GoDaddy's doing now. And later on, any company could do it. And then it could be synchronized with any other website. And this is a problem, people. And whoever fixes it, whoever gets in this, whoever gets involved, you're going to basically be set in a good career for a long, long time, because this shouldn't go anywhere. And this problem needs to be resolved in one way or another. So yeah, even Facebook right now, they could choose to do this shit too. They could say, hey, we noticed that you have a window cleaning business or a website development business for this one right here, whatever the fuck it is, and or whatever page you have, you're selling clothing, whatever, and would you like your own domain name? And you can say yes. Then if you say yes, then you have a website with social media feed or even links. You know what I mean? So now you will see something like this in there. So yeah, Facebook might provide you with that ability, and then you might purchase it, even if they get associated with GoDaddy as an affiliate or whatever the fuck, or through another form of domain building or whatever, purchasing, and then it'll go to your website, and if people go click on that, then boom, it goes straight to this again. It's that simple. See, that right there is synchronizing it. It's making it simple for people to find your business and basically, and that's like a good little hustle too on the side, just hitting people up on Facebook that have a small business and give them a landing page for like $100. Man, you make a lot of money. It could be duplicated as well. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that you could do to make money. I'm not knocking that. Go ahead, make money. But I'm saying I don't give a fuck if I make money or not for this shit. I want people to do it so I could use it for myself, and so other people could use it as well. Because if I could use this, then this would be the most powerful tool for myself, because I will be able to focus on what I need to focus on. Just like, someone that has other people working for them and they take care of the shit that they're the essential shit that they don't have time to do themselves. So if it is condensed, if it could be condensed to this degree, then it will eliminate you having to go here, there, and there, and there, and waste all this time when you could just do it now with a few clicks and you're done. Because on my page, on my personal page here, I could go to photos, I could go to albums. Then I have like my driver's license insurance. I created an album for this. I have my taxes, my tax records. I have my debt. So imagine just being able to pay these people off by simply clicking a button, and now you can with Facebook Pay. You're able to give. You're able to do a bunch of other things. I have my DMV stuff. Like imagine if you were able to just pay your tags because you can now. But imagine if Facebook allowed you to, like, remember that listing that I was talking about, like the questionnaire. Imagine if you say you describe there, okay, your car, then you typed all that information up. So now when you want to make a payment, you go back to your account, you click on that, and then it could get rerouted to the actual website of the DMV, or you could pay directly through Facebook, like PayPal, like direct payment, or you can go to your bank and do a direct payment from there. I don't really know, but either way, that shit is coming out of your motherfucking bank account. So it's all fucking bullshit in a way. You know what I mean? So anyone can fucking make this shit happen. And there's a bunch of other shit in here, man. Like, and I can't even like really get into all this shit because there's just so many things. There's so many things. I got things in here like like a bucket list type of thing that I want to do, future things, and things like that. But anyway, I give up. I give up. I'm done. I'm casting this worry on someone else. You fucking carry that shit, bitch. You fucking handle this shit. I'm not. You take care of it. You deal with it. You fucking do something with it. You fucking, I realize I'm like what Mr. Wonderful said at the Shark Tank shows. I'm the little fucking cockroach that could be squashed. I'm no competition to no one. I'm nobody. And if I was, this shit would have been done a long time ago. Like I said yesterday, motherfuckers, like what else do you want? That type of shit. But yeah, like people, it's an open market. Twitter could do this shit too. All these social media pages could do that shit. All this shit, all this bullshit right here. Social media website, icons for your website, whatever. All these people could do what I'm talking about. Not just Facebook, not just YouTube, not just Google, not just Apple. Anyone could do this. And that's the amazing thing about all this, people. It's an open market, and everyone is really copying from one another and stuff like that. Maybe there's some beta testing features on ones that aren't on others, or a better experience for the users and stuff like that. But yeah, like this all comes down to you just having your own personal space, like Facebook, and this is all like when you share photos and create albums and stuff, you could choose to make them private. So see, like this one I have only me, tax records only me, driver's insurance only me. I have here when I have to pay my monthly insurance. This month on the 14th I paid 557.31 cents. I actually paid like 560. Well, I think I did pay this amount. And then every 14th after that, every month after that is 313. You know, so and it's a direct deposit. So see, even this, like I don't even know how it will work, but it could have like something like if it's a direct deposit or not, if I have to pay um with a check or whatever. I uploaded a bunch of stuff here on my DMV record and all kinds of stuff. So it's very like sensitive data, and I guess it could even require an additional password or something to access this information, like your bank account. So when you go to your bank account with whoever you bank with, they require a password. But I just sent someone some money through Facebook, and I synchronized my bank account with Facebook, and it did not require a password. It just sent it directly by withdrawing that amount to the other person. So if someone hacked into my account, they could steal all my money by sending it to someone else or something. But then I guess they would be found out because they would know my money went from one account to another, and to what account, and that's all they really need to know, because it all comes down to having to use a email, a number that all connects back to the individual. Anyway, and everyone already knows about all this. It's in the fucking movies, all the movies, James Bond and all that shit, 007, So yeah, this is all important, and it's all personalized. So here, I don't see no to-do list. I don't see no bucket list. I don't see any of that. Maybe because I don't own it. I mean, but I know one thing. The customer's always fucking right. And maybe I'm one of those bitch ass fucking nagging ass motherfucking customers, but hey, I'm a customer. And from the last time I heard, fucking all these motherfuckers that we're signed up with, they're getting money. Like, how much does Facebook get paid for every user? Bam, right here. Facebook made an average of $6.18 off each user. You know what? What I heard was if the richest person gave that amount to someone, they would be broke. So yeah, these people are fucking limitless with their funds. They could probably buy the whole fucking world with their fucking money. And just leave everyone in their underwear. Really? I'm not even joking. So, yeah. So I'm a customer. And obviously, some way, through this data from Google, from Google, is saying, and this was published on January 31st, 2018, through this link here, CNBC.com. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not bullshitting. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, this is viable information right here. Right here it says $84 for 2009. Revenue and facts 2019, $81. Sounds like they're getting more and more. I mean, I don't give a fuck how much they're making, but I'm a customer. So they should technically be listening. And I don't see it happening. So, I mean, yeah, I have all the right to bitch and complain. Who doesn't? You know, I guess everyone should start bitching and complaining. Why not? Let's all fucking bitch and complain. We should. We should have the best of the best without any questions about it. Anyways, sorry about all the bullshit in this video. Maybe a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I guess my problems would be over if I had all that there. I think they would be. And I will also, we will all say all of us will save money, all of us, because instead of going to the DMV now, we'll be able to do it online. Instead of doing many things, it's all right there. All right there. And yeah, like one thing I noticed is people say, you know, just get off your phone, get off the internet, get off your iMac and stuff, because first of all, you're gonna break it. Because it just takes a lot of time off your hands, and you know you might decide to just go on it for a few seconds, but then you end up fucking a few hours on that shit. Like fuck, when you could have done a lot of shit around the house. You could have washed your sheets. You could have washed your clothing. You could have cleaned the house. You could have done so many other things. But this other shit does not neglect the fact that it should be done. Because just like when you get a notification, ding, 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 ding. You know you have some shit to do. You know, shit to take care of and all that stuff. And, um, I remember I went to Instagram. I think I have my Instagram page here. Somewhere. Let me go to this one here. But I have a personal one. And I forget. Maybe it is this one. No post yet. No, it wasn't this one there. But I have my own. I forgot. Oh, and this one might change, honestly. But right now it's fitness massager. But I was gonna say something about all this. I was gonna say damn, I honestly forgot. I was gonna say something. Um, Dang it. Um, gonna say, man? I was gonna say, I forget. Honestly, I forget. Forget what I was gonna say. My bio. I said, don't judge a book by its cover because I'm that one without one. Fucking all worn out and shit, like a prostitute. I love prostitutes though, so don't get me twisted, motherfuckers. But anyway, Instagram TV. That's some new shit. Let's see. Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say about that. But guess guess it doesn't matter what I was gonna say. I forgot. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Oh, I'm so glad I was looking at this because I was looking at this. Look at my art, and this is like I was trying to sell these for like $30 on my market page. I mean the market section on Facebook. You go here or go home, and then you can click on marketplace, and then on marketplace you're able to sell stuff, and I could click on selling, and I posted this right here. Look at my art for $29. And this was like a little thing where I wanted like the parents to buy this, look at my art, and then when the kids eat and dirty it, it'll make them laugh. Like look at my art. So they have some ketchup or ice cream or whatever. It'll just be like a funny joke type of thing. But anyway, the only reason I remembered about this idea was because I was looking at this, and I'm always messing around and doing different stuff. Like this is the trucker logo, and I did this as a flagger, trucker logo, and then she gets up, and then she has a pose. It's not even standard right here. Just notice that. But and then I went to this one, and then I remember I was going to Instagram, and now I remember. I was thinking of right here. I remember I wrote this post, and I was thinking about like children that are getting abused and sometimes even raped and stuff. And then they go to school and they try to tell the teachers, and what do the teachers do? They call home, they try to explain this to their parents. And obviously they're gonna say no, right? So what I was thinking was, what if you're a detective, and like for abused children, what if you gave them a bear? Teddy bear. What if you gave them a bear like this? Any of these, maybe one that doesn't really stand out like this one, but with a camera on it, maybe on the nose. Then you tell the person that reports these activities to the school, whoever, the cops, to put this somewhere in the room. Like here in my room, you could see like this picture right here of the dog. The eye could have a camera behind it. Somewhere visual where everything is visible. And it says, "Are you experiencing abuse? These are ways for you to record abuse, especially since parents are not really involved with phones these days. If you are getting abused at home, set your phone in an area in your bedroom and hit the record button. You may have to delete a lot of your phone's data to be able to record for an extended amount of time, but if recorded, you can report it to the authorities, and the abuser will get prosecuted because the act will be recorded then. Make sure to find a great place to hide your phone as you do this. Otherwise, make sure to find a great place to hide your phone as you do this. I said otherwise. Others might not believe you, and the authorities will most likely not help you out by actually removing your abuser permanently. But this approach can be used against your abuser because you recorded it, and then the authorities will then have a video and evidence to go by. From my understanding, it's very hard to open up and tell others about the things you might be experiencing because in the back of your mind you are afraid that your abuser will hear about it and pressure you to not tell anyone. But this approach will eliminate your threat. And I got that was 65 weeks ago here that I posted it. I posted it on March 14th, 2018. Not that that's really important, but yeah, I posted that, and I just wanted to just throw that out there, like like if there's people that specialize in this stuff, well, that's a great post for them, a great approach to maybe even monitor their home activity and stuff like that. I don't know, just different stuff, that just for them to know what they're dealing with and stuff like that. That's probably another good thing, another great feature for these websites to add, like a hidden record button, because now you could go to YouTube. If you want to learn how to make a WordPress web, sorry about that. Fucking WordPress is just getting advertisement for free. It's crazy. Anyway, I could go live on YouTube, and I can stream live, but I can only do it on my desktop and I think my iPad, but I can't do it with my phone unless I have 1,000 subscribers on my channel, which I'll fucking never get because I'm not popular like a lot of other people are, which fucking sucks ass because it just shows how fucking little I am, and I don't have a lot of friends and stuff either. So yeah. But anyway, it's either this shit or just the computer. Um, and it could be recorded secretly. But yeah, I took these images here. I think I was doing window cleaning. I seen it, got really close up. I didn't really like this one in the back because it was all like dead and stuff, but still took it anyway. Kind of turned me on. This one did too. I liked it because it's dark in the outside. This is actually at my parents' home in Riverside. And this is a morning glory plant. And the sun was like behind it, so it was like lighting up. It looked really cute. It looked really, really nice, you know. So I decided to take an image of that. There's this one as well. My hands are dirty. I was doing window cleaning. But that little plant looked very, very cute. I love nature. Butterfly. Some creative little images I took. Drawing I did. It's a straw, some wine, a wine cup that drops down and starts having the illusion of a tree with the roots, lemon. If I really wanted to, I could have made this look like the sun or something. I don't know. I was just being creative. My little lizard. This card was on the glass. It happened to put his hand on there. So I took a picture of it. This one as well. See, that's why standing up. It was on the glass. That's why there's the reflection of the glass here with the camera behind it. Right here. And there's another nature plant. This was at Ken's house. You can see his fence back here with the quick curb. Friend of mine's house. I thought it would look pretty nice. These are the bushes down here, the big tree in the background. There's a rose out in Chino or Eastvale. There's a window cleaning, and I kind of like this rose here. I was wetting the windows and it got some water droplets on it. Thought it looked pretty cool. My bearded dragon eating a bee. Black widow I caught. I got this image by placing it in a Ziploc bag, a clear plastic bag, and um, smashing it, but not to the point where I would hurt it or damage it, just so I could take the image because I kept moving around. Anyways, this is the image I took at Blue Sky here in Redding, California. Raw nature, naked mushrooms. I don't know why I wrote naked, but maybe because it's pure, no guilt, just awesome. When it snowed out here on February 12th, just the night prior to my truck getting smashed by the tree. Well, at some degree, where the fucking city came and destroyed it more. Whatever. That case has been closed. Anyways, I'm super tired. There's a picture of me at Bethel Church. There's a picture of me saying "fuck you" at Bethel Church. Just me being me, people. Like, you be yourself. You do you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why not? Anyways, I'm done here. I don't think I'm ever going to like this video. I don't think I'm ever going to write about this stuff anymore or talk about it. I'm sick and tired of talking about it. No one wants to listen to me. Whatever. I guess I'll just talk to myself then. And like Tupac said, fuck the world. Because it's just me against the world, baby. If you want to learn how to make you freaking WordPress again, wants to make free money. Like, people have to pay me to advertise their shit. And these people are just getting it for free.
Great taste, only 96 calories. Hungry good.
What?
It's just me against the world.
I'm actually recording with not photo booth, but QuickTime Player. And I'm gonna click this button here and stop recording. Because go to here, QuickTime Player, new screen recording, excuse me, that's what I'm doing. And I'm out, people. God bless.
Strangers from the table whenever I'm feeling this
Go.